Hi everybody, this is Victoria Crystal, hair growth specialist. Hair growth is my thing. I bought you a book and a video a few years ago about it when my hair was relaxed and I got it down to my waist. Well, last year in March I decided to cut my relaxer out and go natural. And I started out going for a look. I was wanting it to get a certain length and to have just a wild look. Well, then it occurred to me. Now I'm going to say this first off. If you're natural and you're trying to get your hair to grow and it's stagnated, and I hear it all the time. I hear it, I get phone calls, emails, inbox messages. I see it in hair pages, hair groups, hair forums, you name it. And even after these years, still the number one complaint is my hair won't grow. Well, I know better. So if you're natural and you're trying to get your hair to grow, you want growth on your hair, then this is the video for you to watch. If you don't care, if you don't want your hair to grow, then just move on. I understand. I'm good with it. I want to help people that want to be helped. So that is what this particular video is about. I believe very much that the reason that our natural hair doesn't seem to grow as well, that the number one reason is hairballs. And all that is that you shed hair 50 to 100 hairs per day. You don't see it, but it's falling. And because our hair is kinky, curly, nappy, whatever term you choose to use, it doesn't really matter. I'm being real. And so if you don't like real, then I guess I'm not the person for you to watch either, because I'm just going to tell you the truth about it. Our hair is very difficult to work with in its natural state, and those who are natural and will tell the truth will tell you that. Okay, like I said, I cut my hair off. Actually, I have pictures. This was me last March. I cut all my hair off. Okay, this is me. Okay, I'll get it. Okay, this is me a few months later. I got a little fro, as you can see. And around September in that year, this is me. I flat ironed it. This is it, flat ironed, and as you can see the growth is there. Okay, in September 2013, this is me. This is my big fro. It's hard to get it all the way in the picture, but that's my big fro in September 13th. I on September 13th, September 2013. This is me. And I cut it in March 2012. This is me in September 2013. As you can see the growth. This is happening. And right now, I did this, and I did it purposely for this video. I haven't combed my hair for a few days. and I knew what was going to happen. As a rule, I comb mine about every other day, no more than 3 days. But this is about 4 days of not combing. And that is to show you guys what happens. And to show you also how to avoid it happening. Okay? Because we need to get those, we really need to keep them from accumulating, those hairballs, because what happens is that that hair that won't go anywhere because of the curliness and extreme curliness in some of our hair, it won't slide out and slide on down like it would when it's relaxed. Okay, so what happens is slides down, but it accumulates down on the ends. Okay, and then whenever a lot of it accumulates there, and some people actually don't think that the hairballs will cause split ends and breakage, and that is just so wrong. It's like if you have a piece of paper that's straight, or even I just say my hair, and you pull it into a ball. Okay, when it's down there, now what you're going to have to do is you either are going to have to tear that off, and then there's a frayed end. Try it for yourself with paper or cloth material. If you just pull it on off, there's a frayed end there, and you just broke some of your hair. But you can also cut it off, but same result. You just cut off some of your growth. So like I said, if you're going for growth, then continue to watch. Okay. Now I don't comb through my hair. Right now it's dry on purpose. I like to shampoo and let it air dry if the weather is cool enough. Not in the summertime for sure. Not in Florida. It just does not happen. But in the wintertime, and it's cooler down here now, so I'll let it air dry. And then it is bushy and everything the way I like it. However, I cannot comb through it. Every day that I wear it, I just have to just finger fluff it. Just that's what I have to do, is finger fluff it. And then even by pulling like this, you can pull some of those hair loose hairs. As you can see, you see where my hair ends, but you see it's standing, and that's because I got a hold of a loose hair that has shed, and so I'm dropping that. But anyway, I don't comb my hair, and if I did comb it, it would be with this comb, but I don't comb it. What I use is a brush, 2 brushes actually, after a few days of wearing my hair in that dry wild look. What I do is first I brush it. I brush it some. This is a man's wave brush. Just that simple, a man's wave brush. And I use it to see how much of it I can actually smooth. And I take my time. I'm not brushing hard because I don't want to break my hair. My thing is to optimize my growth, to see just how long my hair will get natural, as opposed to how long it got when it was relaxed. And as I said, it did get down to my waist. Now, as far as product, I am not big on products, okay? But I do use this Luster's S-Curl Moisturizer. This is what I use on my hair. This is all I use on my hair. After I've shampooed and conditioned it. And I have my own mixture, which is in my book. And if you go to my website, www.myhairwon'tgrow.com, My Hair Won't Grow 2, because this is my second book. www.myhairwon'tgrow2.com. You can go there. I have a book, as I said, and it's up to you. If you know, I still want to help, whether you buy the book or not. This is a start. I have much more about natural hair there, but I am telling you that if you buy the book, you will be blessed, as I have been blessed to have the knowledge, to see it come to fruition in my shop with my own clients. People say miracles. I say I'm blessed. I have blessed hands. God has given me this talent. I'm passing it on to you. So then that's up to you. But you go to my website or go to Amazon.com and look for My Hair Won't Grow 2 by Victoria Crystal. Okay. Now you can, it's not a good idea to comb it out dry ever, because what you're going to hear is snap, crackle, and pop, and you know I'm telling the truth. You will hear it. That snapping, popping that you hear is your hair breaking. So I would never advise anyone to comb through their natural hair while it's dry, unless you got that hair that, you know, like you're mixed, or some black people just have, they're not mixed, and that it just doesn't kink up. It's got a slight wave to it. It's hair typing, and I'm not a big fan of that, but I'd still, in order to make it simple, I'd say it's hair type 2 A. Then you could probably get away with that pretty good, but my hair is not that. So now, just simple water for hydration. Water, the moisture, you know, we all know our hair needs moisture. You can just spritz it, you know, get it pretty wet with water, and then do your initial brushing and combing as much as you possibly can to get some of the tangles out gently. You know, treat your hair like you love it. Treat it like it's your man, okay? Treat it gently, kindly. You can never make hard love to your hair, because it will come back on you, okay? So what I do is I kind of brush over it, and well, there's right back there's a hairball. I can feel it. Anyway, so I brush as much as possible to try to get the hairball loose with this, the man's wave brush, okay? So, all right, I generally spray this on first. So anyway, I'm going to spray an ample amount on here, because the reason I like this product is because it really it's a moisturizer, but it also softens the hair very well, softens it. When I run into a place where I'm like getting stuck or whatever, then I grab it and I spray more on there, because it's needed. But don't, like I said, I have found that when it comes down to hair, people can be very hard-headed, and unfortunately, but it's the truth again, and I'm being real, we're very lazy. Sometimes we're just lazy about combing our hair. If being natural means going back, if being natural means that you want to enhance your black beauty, then your head should not be jacked up. And I've seen a lot of naturals, which is what causes a lot of people to say, oh, no. They look at the hair that people are sporting, and they don't want to do that, and I don't blame them. I really don't. It's a mess, and that's just the truth. I realize also that you have more shrinkage the more kinky your hair is. nappy, like I said, or whatever you want to call it. I won't get caught up in semantics. But this is the most important thing about combing our hair. You start at the ends and you go up. Now I can try. You see, this brush will not go through. It just will not, because there are hair balls and loose hair strands in there. So you start at the ends. You hold that, and I don't care if your hair is subject to great shrinkage. Part your hair in 100 sections if you have to. If you're going for growth, part it in 100 sections if you have to, and clip it off. Take one section at a time. And I hear girls say that it takes them sometimes, oh God, 6, 7, 8 hours to coil or twist their hair. I don't do that. And so it's not going to take that long to comb your hair out and to get those hair balls out. But the thing is, when I run into a snag, and that's why I'm going back down, is because I ran into a snag. Go back down, go up, and now I'm all the way up almost to the root. So I'll try to, okay, there we go. I'm good. A little hurt there, but not much. Now, and so the hairball is out of that section anyway. Then you go on over to the next section. Well, I'm going to try some more toward the front. I don't part it with a comb, as you can see. I take it and find wherever it's loose enough to section off and put it there, because if I tried to comb it with a comb, even to part it, this is what happens right here. It's not going to happen. It's caught right there. It's not going any further. It's not going any further. So I don't do that. I don't use a comb. I just take my fingers and slide it through there to see where it wants to part. Okay, so and I found that section and I put this other section up. Okay, this to me feels a little dry. Now you can do this before you shampoo your hair, or you can do it after you shampoo. But the advantage in doing it before you shampoo is that once you shampoo, a lot of those loose hairs are going to go down the sink. That does not mean your hair is breaking off. That just means that those shed hairs are going. It's kind of like people would freak out when they used to wear the big French rolls. Even when people wear braids, anything, if it's coils or twists, anything that's got your hair sealed up for any period of time, that hair is trapped in there. Now, the wearing it up on top of your head is a good thing, because if you wear it up, which I did all summer, I just wore a puff all summer because it's hot down here and I couldn't take that hair on my neck and all. Last summer it was fine. It was short. It was wash, oil, and go. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But this summer is a different thing. So by pulling it up on top of my head into a ball, it was simple gravity. The hair was not allowed to come and shed downward. It was stuck up there in that hair, not rubber band. I don't use rubber bands on my hair. The ponytail holder held it up there so they couldn't slide down. So if your hair is long enough to put up, you will lessen hair balls a lot that way. Okay, while it's up in the ponytail, you can grab that ponytail and brush it and brush it and brush it and brush it, and that'll loosen some of those hairs. Okay, well, now this No, which one did I do? Okay, here I am. I'm on this side. Okay. So what I'm going to do is again, I'm going to brush as much as possible, as much as I can of my hair. And I don't pull against it too much. If it doesn't want to go, I kind of just leave it alone until I get to that particular section. So this is again what I do, and like I said, it doesn't help a whole lot, but it does help some. And then it starts. So like I said, I'll show you again. It will not. This brush will not come through here, right? So then I start simply by starting at the very end and brushing. If it still feels like it's too much tangle at the end, then I try this brush and brush it some. And I know some of you are going to say, well, you don't have that hair, but trust me, it's hard. It's hard with my hair too. As you can see, there's some of that shed hair. You probably can't really me in this thing here really see it, but anyway, forget that. It's there. It was a little too tangled on the end, so I brushed with that brush. And just keep going up is what I'm doing. It still tangles up here, so I'll just go below that some more. And since I've untangled that, it's a lot of shed hair that's getting caught up in my fingers. Okay. So I think I've gotten the tangles there, but they're not out. They'll come to right here, and they don't want to go any further. So I go back down again, comb upwards, and there they are. They're all gone. All of the tangles are gone out of there. So basically, that's all I'm trying to tell you, is that hairballs are the culprit of natural hair. If you're trying to get it to grow, you're going to run into trouble when you don't comb it every day. And unless you're wearing a little baby fro, that pretty much just does not work. After you get hair any length on your head, in order for it to look decent, in order for it to be pretty, then you need to comb it and you need to oil it. You know, once you get past, say, the B, 1B on, I mean 2B on to 4B, C, or whatever, yes, yeah, we run into problems with our hair, but it's not something that cannot be solved. Like I said, I have products that I use on my hair. I have my own mixture, but again, that is in the book. I'm giving you this information for free, but I have a lot more information in the book, and it includes biracial hair, relaxed hair, gray hair, which can be very unruly. I have methods of growth after chemotherapy. This book is very comprehensive. If you buy it now, you won't have to go to 40 different sites to find answers. You can find all of the answers that you need to keep your hair grow. Okay, so I will be back and I will have other little tips here and there. But in my book, I have products, and the products are basically because for people who don't really go to the beauty shop, and that's a lot of people because they can't afford it, but you can still have beautiful hair. So these are affordable products that you can get anywhere, but they're nonetheless good products. Don't be fooled by names. I have pictures in there of some of my clients before and after, and you will see they don't have, none of them have hair, you could say, like my hair. As a matter of fact, the girl with the very longest hair, her hair was coarse and very kinky. So, but I will be showing those pictures. I will have satin cap tips, wrap cap tips, just a few tips here and there. But the thing today was to show you how to comb that natural hair. Okay, if you don't want to be bothered, your hair don't want to be bothered either. All right, but this works. Like I said, last year in April, my hair was gone, and that is this year, and as you can see, it is down to my breast. So that shows you what can be done if you're patient, consistent. There are no miracles, trust me. And there is no such a great product out there that everybody, if it's that great, everybody could use it. But because we're African Americans and we have so many different types of other cultures, other blood in us, I think hair typing can't even cover it. But I used that just to kind of give the people who know about hair typing an idea. But like I said, this is the same thing I did when my hair was relaxed. I combed it from the ends. We have a bad habit. We grab a comb and here we go. There we go. Mistake. Don't start combing your hair at the crown of your head. That is why you see a lot of people that have long hair on this side, long hair on this side, and in the very middle in the back it's shorter, much shorter. That is because it's a habit. And a lot of things, we have to realize a lot of things that we did to our hair and have been doing to our hair have been done to our hair for generations. Okay, we're being educated now about the things that we should and should not have done to our hair. All right, we see I even have, even in my book I have a client who you can see on the sides of her hair, it's out. It's not from the relaxer. I've known her all my life. It is from when we were children, grabbing that hair up. Our parents did the best that they could. Well, we know better now. So this is what we're doing. We're educating people. All of that hard combing that we have always done to our children's hair, and they're screaming and hollering. Well, you remember it, okay? You can do the same thing to your child's hair. If your child's hair is natural, you can comb simply by grabbing it here or down here and going up and do the same thing. Why put your child through all of that pain? Like I said, we do better now because we know better. And as I learn, because I'm always learning, I don't know it all, but I've been in this business for 35 years and I have a lot of accumulated knowledge about hair growth. And that is how I started on this quest, because I hear this term all the time, even now. Everywhere I go, every site I visit, it's the same common complaint. My hair won't grow. And people will say, well, your stuff is simple. Your stuff is basic. Well, my stuff is working. Isn't that what matters? If you will do these things, if you will listen, then you will see the difference. You want your little girl to have long, beautiful hair? This is the way to do it. Hair can be beautiful, natural. Hair can be beautiful, relaxed. I'm a firm believer in that. I have done it for a long, long time. And so far, so good. And like I said, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Facebook. I have very limited amount of spaces open right now. I've been dropping people in order to try to make room for new people. If I have space and you send me a friend request, I will accept it. Or you can follow me. If you follow me, it doesn't matter. I have a professional page on Facebook. It is called Renowned Hair Growth Specialist Victoria Crystal. I have information there. I have pictures. The pictures that I talk about are there of some before and after pictures. And my hair growth, I'm keeping a pictorial record of my hair growth, and that is all there too. And it's all also on my website, myhairwon'tgrow2.com. So thank you, and believe me, trust me, God has given me this knowledge and this blessing, and it will work if you will do it. Love your hair will love you back. Thank you.